Hi, mystery writers. Welcome to the writing studio. And today I wanted to talk about wants and needs, the different goals uh, that your sleuth has, and how they engage your reader and keep them reading your mystery. And so the first thing is how you differentiate between your character's wants and needs. uh, uh, and every character needs a goal in your story, and the characters bring these goals to the scenes, each scene that you write. And when another character pushes on one of those goals, you have conflict, and conflict drives the story, right? And suspense keeps readers reading. So you want to differentiate between um, wants and needs. The more important your character feels about these goals, the wants and the need, um, the better you need to understand and present those goals in your story. Without goals and without conflict, your story will be thin and your characters flat. So, for a mystery reader, the sleuth is the character who guides the reader through the puzzle. And when you understand the dual nature of wants and needs and weave them together in your story, your reader's going to care. And I talk a lot about your reader caring for your characters. They don't necessarily have to like your character, they have to care about your character, and that's what drives them to keep reading your story. They'll care about solving the mystery, and they'll care about your sleuth. And wants and needs push the plot and deepen the characterization. So, first, let's look at character wants. Character wants drive the story, and for mysteries, the want is straightforward. Your sleuth wants to solve the mystery puzzle, and that's why your reader's there. They want a mystery, they want a puzzle, and they want your sleuth to solve the puzzle. All right. So you want to approach your character's wants as you create the plot line in your mystery. This is the puzzle solving part, because you create the puzzle and your detective solves the puzzle. So, first of all, a want is an external goal. And for your sleuth, the goal is to solve the puzzle, to find out who did it, right? The want is known to your character. Your character knows their want. They know they want to solve this mystery. Um, so, and the want also drives the plot of your story. Discovering the murderer is the prime goal of the mystery. And each step in the plot drives your sleuth closer to solving the puzzle, and each conflict is trouble getting in the way. From lying suspects and red herrings that send them down a false trail, your sleuth still knows that goal. They want to solve the mystery. And the want leads to hijinks. It's fun for writers is creating obstacles and conflict that thwart your sleuth. There's fights, mad capers, battles of wit, and they're all driven by this sleuth desire to obtain that goal. And the goal is unique to the character. It's this sleuth must solve the puzzle. It's not the sidekick, not the love interest, not the mentor, not somebody else. It's your sleuth that must solve the goal. So, mystery writers thrive on character want, and without that external goal, there would be no story. 'Cause that's what we're creating in the mystery. On the other hand, we have character needs, and these are goals that really connect your reader. Um, the needs drive your character, not necessarily the story itself, but the character. And needs create an emotional link to your reader that make them care about your characters. And as you work through your character background, your character's need is a key component of what makes them tick. So a need is internal. So a want is external, a need is internal, all right? And it's that thing that nags at them, and it's always at the back of their mind, and it also drives them to make bad decisions. And as writers, of course, we love bad decisions because they create more conflict and suspense in your story. So, unlike a want, a need may be unknown to your character. That they may have this need, but they don't consciously think about it, all right? Or they may know the need but reject it. For example, all the time your character thinks they can make it on their own, they need support and even help from other people, all right? And you can develop conflicts aplenty with an unknown or rejected need. While a want drives the plot, a need drives the theme, with the underlying theme of your story. Um, the theme in a mystery is truth. I'm going to say that again. The theme in a mystery is truth, because that is what ultimately what your sleuth is searching for. They're searching for the truth. And the thing is that needs have heart. Needs are the focal point of where your reader connects with your character. And that's because needs are universal. Joy, sorrow, despair, triumph, they're all universal. And your reader understands your character, and they understand what happens when those needs arise, and your character feels those emotions, and your reader connects with your character and cares about your character because of that emotional connections. And because needs are complex, they supply ammunition for inner struggles, your sleuth battles. And in a series, if you're writing a series with the same character, needs connect your sleuth over and over and over again to your reader. And needs enrich the tone and feel of your mystery and raise the story beyond merely solving the case. So, a strong story has both wants and needs. Character wants are the backbone of plotting your mystery, and your sleuth must discover the killer and bring justice. Right? That's the outward goal of a mystery reader, is they want to see this happen. But on the other hand, you as a writer need to get your reader engaged with your sleuth, so they want to read this story that you wrote about solving this mystery. And character needs keep your sleuth from being flat and connect with those reader emotions. So, interconnected throughout your story, in the end, wants and needs come together, creating a satisfying story. And through the story, the reader learns about their own wants and needs. It's one of the reasons people read, all right? Um, that was pretty much the essence of what I wanted to talk about today. I just wanted to say that I am reading a mystery story narrated by a cat, Felidai by Akif Perinci. And right away from the very first page, you know that the narrator, the cat, has both needs and wants. He's moving into a new house where everything is unknown. And of course, if you know anything about cats, they do not like disturbances in their world, and moving is a huge disturbance. Anyway, it's a great I highly recommend it. It's out of print, so it's going to be difficult to find, but it's wonderfully written. The prose is just absolutely fantastic. Um, and it's a great mystery story. So, thank you so much for being here. And if you have any questions about wants and needs, please put them in the comments. I'm happy to answer questions. Thank you so much. And I will see you again next week in the Mystery Writers Studio.